was the incorrect button. I am back.
Okay. Let me turn down the music and... Hello and welcome to the multi-tier tournament, CGL Playoffs, Tier 2 division, with Sunny with a chance of Rayne versus Cute Threat. I'm joined by NSB here, like always. What are you looking forward to during this game today?
Well, first, I want to say it's great to be back on the grind, back on the cast, this time in the playoffs, though. Big Tier 2 matchup, again, between Sunny with the chance of Rayne and Cute Threat, trying to take that next spot, get advancing in closer to the Tier 2 finals. Currently, we're in round 1 at the time. So, it's going to be a big match. Loser goes home. So it's a high stakes one here in the multi-tier tournament. Starting us off, we do have Sunny with the chance of Rayne. They are the top seed coming into this match. They are the definite, ones who've been predicted the most to win this match. They have a 9-0 record on the season, so they're undefeated. They've been doing really well. There's not really much to say about them. No one really knows a ton about their squad other than they just pop off. They're all very, very good players. So there's no weaknesses at all. They're very consistent as well. And they've been popping off in current scrims just to reinforce that 9-0 record. But that's basically all the info we have on them. They're sort of the unknown titans here in the Tier 2 scene over on Xbox NA. On the other hand, you do have Cute Threat. Joker, I believe you have a bit more info on them.
Yes, sir.
Such as their standings and stuff.
So, Cute Threat is a new team for this CGL season. They're 6-3 in the regular season, and they've been grinding scrims, and they've been about 9-4 in the past week. So hopefully it's gonna be a close game. They have no star players, but Save Me has moved from main tank to flex DPS, so that's something to look out for because of the synergy, I guess. And we'll have to see what their new main tank can do for the squad.
So, not much more to say about this match other than it's going to be a good one. Predictions going in, Joker. What do you think is going to be our outcome here? I think it's going to be a good match, but what's the final prediction for you?
It's got to be. Even though I want Cute Threat to win, I'm gonna think it's got to be a nice 3-0 by Sunny. They're just too good, and no one knows anything about them, so you can't really plan for any strats they might use.
Yeah, sort of having no one know your strats, no one knowing your star players, or in their case, their whole team is very good. But having that sort of X factor moving in is just going to give them another big advantage on top of their really good performance in the recent scrims over the past few weeks, counting down to this playoff, and then just their 9-0 record with a very, very good map difference as well. So I think I'm also going to give it to them. I think Cute Threat, if they focus, they can take a map. So I'm going to give a 3-1 win to Sunny as my chance. But with those predictions, we are going to head into Lijiang here, as we do have the readies from both squads, and we are good to go lobby-wise. Heading into the match, we are going to be going on to Lijiang. The first seed does have the pick. The number 1 seed of this match has the map pick. And as we head into Lijiang, it looks like we are going to be over on, I believe this one is, I'm blanking on it.
Is Night Gardens.
Night Garden. Scratch that. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Control Center is the closed-in one.
Yes. I think this is Night Market. I don't know.
Yes, it is Night Market, I believe. Got my maps mixed up there, but it looks like the squads do not have their hero picks mixed up. They've already secured locking in their compositions. On one end, we're going to see that double shield composition, Cute Threat pulling that out early, partnered with a Doomfist and an Ashe. They're going to go up against a Pharmacy comp backed by a Rayne Diva coming from Sunny. And this first objective is going to start off with no Symmetra strat, which is very common. We're just going to see Reinhardt's clashing, shields clashing here in the main area. It looks like Rayne diving in already to try and maintain a bit of space for Cute Threat to work with. Playing up against that Fari, you don't want to be caught out in the open, and they've done this rotation really well, but scratch that. Rayne Milk just dropping in 3 kills out of nowhere. Make that 4. Rockets raining down from above. It's 5 now, and
oh my goodness.
That's a full 6K to start off the match. That is a full 6K.
Oh no, dude. If this is anything, this is gonna be a tough match for Cute Threat. If Rayne keeps popping off like he just did there. We have a switch over to the double hit scan now for Cute Threat to hopefully deal with this Pharmacy in the sky. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
And Cute Threat is running straight into a Shatter. Pineapple Juice had that one online very quick, and Worlds is gonna be able to capitalize on that one, getting 2 kills onto the counterpart McCree and then onto the Rayne. Oni-chan on the Ashe picks up 1 before falling, but the damage has been done already. Percentage counting up past 30 on its way to 40 as another fight win coming in for Sunny.
Yeah, they need to. It's got to be that. They need to focus that Pharah real quick. He's doing so much damage to them, and they're coming on with a barrage right now, and it's gonna look like they're gonna use it with a huge barrage coming out. Oh my goodness!
The rockets still rained down after Rayne was actually cleared out of the sky by Oni there. But the res is just going to come in, and they're going to have a full 6 for the next fight. That Immortality field from Bionic was just a few seconds too late to save the squad. And even after it was dropped, there were still 2 kills gained from Rayne Milk. Looks like the high ground advantage is going to be gained shortly for Cute Threat, but they need to advance down, take this Rayne duel. As they're coming close to tank ults, but they're already falling low. World's dropping in the Deadeye already. It looks like kills are gonna go the way of Sunny yet again. Their tanks are falling a bit low because of that Coalescence, but overall the heals are there for them, and Sunny's just gonna keep pushing in. There's no time to be had if you are Cute Threat. Getting on to the point to start off this overtime, but Worlds is just trading back so many kills. The bomb on the point from Tough Duke is going to take out the Immortality field, but nothing else. Now Rayne just launching in the rockets to clear this one up. We will see a last-second touch from Ryan the Unicorn, but there's just not enough reinforcements here. Stunned up at the very end is Insane Slayer, not even able to touch the objective for another time. And Pineapple Juice dropping in the Celebration Shatter for a 100-0 victory here on the night market on Lijiang for Sun.
This is not looking good for Cute Threat here. They need to go. I think they need to go with a damage boost dash or something here to deal with that Pharah in the sky. That's the only thing that I can think of that will actually be able to kill that Pharah. But they're not. It doesn't matter what. Even if they ran Pharah, they're not even running Pharah this map. They're running a Mei McCree setup, which is a very old school meta, which we don't really see anymore. With Cute Threat running a more of a recent meta comp with the Echo and the McCree.
Now we're gonna see an early wall, and the aggressiveness is coming out from Sunny on all extents. So many frozen people, and it looks like Charmed Fox is going to go back to spawn already. That's gonna force a very quick retreat, as without those players and without a Diva mech, there's not gonna be really much to contest here with. And World's just picking up another 6-shooter shot into the skull of Ryan the Unicorn, this time on the Echo. And this next fight already is going to start out. It looks like Cute Threat doesn't want to waste any time trying to get back in, but again, it's Worlds finding these headshots onto the counterpart damage, forcing out an early res, but now the Mercy's not there to help out Insane Slayer on the Reinhardt. able to be picked off again by Worlds, but now the duplicated Rayne is in the mix. There is a pin kill there. Shatter doesn't really find much, but the duplicated Rayne is sort of paying off. It might have gotten Cute Threat back into this fight, but they are going to take the safe retreat and try and gather their forces for another fight.
Yeah, they're coming up with a high noon from Oni-chan, but I don't think it's gonna work because that Mail, it's just gonna zone them out and did what it needed to do.
Oh my goodness, Worlds in the back line dropping the Deadeye from the staircase. And it looks like we might even see a stagger.
Oh no.
It might be Lemon getting out of there alive.
Nope.
Nope. That is a nice gain of the percentage there. Just a 10-second stagger can be so huge in terms of percentage. And now you're building up to ultimates if you're either side. Now it's going to be Lemon switching off to the Zarya. Oh, and it's another beautiful wall from the side of Rayne. Popping off on the Pharah, now on the Mei is going to freeze up the opponent's side. Now the bomb launched in, doesn't gain anything yet again, but the damage has already been done right here, and the percentage is counting up. Cute Threat still haven't found a way through this choke, and they've lost another player. Looks like this next offense starting off really quick. The duplicate coming in, but it doesn't make enough space to get on the point. That's going to be Sunny taking a very, very clean map here on Lijon.
Sunny does not look beatable. They do not look beatable. After seeing this map, it might just be Cute Threat. But looking at this team, they do not look beatable.
The shots are just amazing.
They are their ult usage is actually insane. They are not they're not overusing ults. They're using one ult at a time, and they're still winning fights, and that's incredible. They do not look like they are beatable at this moment in time.
And speaking of this moment in time, we're gonna take it into an intermission at this moment. We'll see you guys on the next map, which is Cute Threat's pick, in just a moment.
Yes, we will.
Whew. That was a crazy one. Next map is going to be King's Row, and it's going to be Cute Threat on the attack, so I don't need to adjust anything. Perfect.
Yep.
You guys make it easy for me up here.
Do you wanna bring it back?
I'll ask them if they're ready real quick. Yes. Okay, we have no subs from either squad. King's Row. Cute Threat attacking first. Waiting for those readies. Yes, we do have the readies. We are back.
Sorry. Okay, we're back. Um,
The
and
memes.
and that first map was just clinical. Very, very perfect Overwatch from Sunny with a chance of Rayne there. And I don't see how Q-Threat can beat them right now. It's just Sunny was just using everything perfectly, and it's just not. It's just not. What more can I say? I don't think they're gonna win. It's just they're playing perfectly.
Yeah, I don't even think it was like the team synergy rotations, because you saw at Q Threat they were putting in very good rotations and they were getting themselves into those fights pretty cleanly. But then once they started fighting, Sunny was just like, all right, we're going to take it from here. We're just going to single handedly destroy you with all of our plays. And just the individual talent of their squad seems like something you would see from such a higher tier, along with their coordination of their ultimate bank. You would think this is like a tier 3 team instead of tier 2. You would think these are masters players, or maybe even something better than that. But we are done with the last map, and we are going into King's Row, which is the map pick of Cute Threat. Sunny on the defense, they have picked Cute Threat to attack first. Those are our playoff rules, and we do have the readies just coming in from both squads, so we are going to get straight into this next map, going onto King's Row, like we said. It's going to be a journey over to England, and to be honest, I can see a lot of compositions coming here. What do you think we're gonna see from either squad?
They need a. I'm guessing we're gonna see Rayne back on that Pharah for attack. So they've got to run something to counteract that Pharah in the sky. Maybe a Torb, maybe an damage boost to Ashe again. They just need something to counteract that Pharah, and it's not even just the Pharah. It's World on that other DPS. He's been popping off, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's those, but and we got someone with a damage boosted dash, and that's Worlds, and that's just gonna be a very just a very solid comp coming from Sunny, and we're seeing a double sniper comp coming from Cute Threat. Oh, well, that's a sub, so that doesn't matter, but
Subs, they're like, oh, I believe that was from the side of
Cute Threat.
Cute Threat. The sub was not in this map, so they are going to be just taking a short little break out of the lobby. We do have Oni-chan moving over to the Reaper instead of sticking to that double sniper, so it's going to give Worlds a bit more room to work with, and it looks like already counting up towards that ultimate. A bit of a missed dynamite there, but that won't affect things too much. You do have Save Me Oni-chan moving up to the high ground, but there's a nice sleep dart, and we could possibly see an early kill. It looks like the Reaper is going to get back safely to the healers of Cute Threat. And now they're going to keep advancing onto this objective. Both teams are taking a ton of damage though, and Bionic is forced to use that Immortality Field. It looks like there's a nice kill onto that Ashe, following up with the kill onto the Mercy. Now you have Rayne trading back with one, but I think the damage has been done. Ryan the Unicorn finding his game on this Hanzo, as well as the Reaper duoing with it, and the damage composition of Q Threat looks like they've finally found their stride up against the opposition, and they've capped up very fast on point A.
Yeah, you can't really do much as Ashe besides the dynamite with the double sniper, not the double sniper, the double shield comp that Cute Threat is running at the moment. So if unless they think Worlds can do anything, I'd just see maybe a Hanzo coming out from Worlds after he gets Bob.
Here, speaking of Hanzo, we're gonna see the opposition committing a Dragon Strike to start off this offense around the corner. The double shield is just super strong around these corners, but it looks like Rayne is going to catch out Cute Threat's Reaper player, Save Me Oni-chan. And now it's gonna open up a bit more space for them to work with and possibly stabilize here at the next corner. A bit of progress still gained though, and that time bank is looking really, really safe. Despite a Riptire coming in that gets one, it's traded back immediately by another good arrow from Ryan the Unicorn. And now the Coalescence is coming in. Coalescence is just such a pivotal ult for that extra damage. But now we see countering back with the Bob is the side of Sunny. Bob is destroyed very quickly, but nevertheless, a lot of damage goes on to their squad, and they're going to be forced to take a small reset.
Yeah, they are taking a small reset, and oh, we come out with a Melody from Lemon.
Oh, and there's a big counter shatter. The kill's coming in, and now there's not really any shield to deal with Tough Duke's bomb. Finally able to find the space to work with that bomb, launching it in, getting to Pineapple Juice and Rayne Milk, getting a few kills to just close this one out. And the gong of death, as they call it, the team kill bells have rung. And the time bank is down a few minutes. Still very big for Cute Threat, and they are looking very good ultimate-wise. How do you think this next fight's gonna go?
Well, Q-Threat has all the ultimates that they need in the world, but a big tire like Rayne's just was is gonna force them back.
Yeah, and Rayne is just sort of in this backline with Junkrat, not really being dealt with because there's nothing to contest that high ground other than the Reaper, which just sometimes gets blown to smithereens by the mines. And in that case, he was, and it will be another short reset. This time, it looks like Ryan is moving back onto the Doomfist to maybe contest on that high ground. And we will see Rayne Milk forced back to his squad. Still playing on the high ground though, so we might be able to stack some more damage on as this next fight starts. You do have Cute Threat's Reaper moving in, but he's just booped so far away when committing that Death Blossom, and now the tanks are antied. During the Coalescence, it looked like Charmed Fox is going to fall. With that res, it's going to be another fight win. And here at this corner, you see so many full holds, and so far it's shaping up to be a hold here at this corner on B.
Yeah, I don't think unless we get a huge ultimate usage from Q-Threat, I don't think they're gonna be able to get through this this hold on this corner here. It's just the Sunny has all the ultimates they need to hold this as long as they possibly can.
But now you see Ryan moving on to the Echo, finally finding some value out of that damage hero there. It's a nice bomb to start off this fight, but now they're running into a Riptire. This time it doesn't hit much other than that Immortality field. And when using that tire, Junkrat is very vulnerable, so it looks like Ryan the Unicorn already getting a lot of work done with the Echo, building 80% to the duplicate with just a minute of time played. It looks like, nevertheless, Tough Duke is going to try and get the bomb, and it does get two. Shatter and Bob to follow up, partnered with a Nano. It's going to be a fight win for Sunny as they just re-engage with so much power here. It did cost their ultimate bank everything, but they have stabilized and cut off another minute of that time bank here on B.
That was just a silly. They should not have died to that. It was on that the grate above the cart. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't that those two deaths should not have happened there, and that's just a silly mistake by Sunny, or not Sunny, Cute Threat there, and might have just ruined their entire chance to get the second cap.
And you see Ryan the Unicorn moving forward, despite being half health already, just sort of being chunked down by the opposition. It's another good anti-grenade on from Sunny Explosion. Now the Coalescence committed, just trying to force that Pharah back a bit, and the duel in the skies is actually going to be taken by Ryan the Unicorn, picking off Tough Duke. Now it's going to be a duplicated Pharah, as meanwhile we're on the cart. Both Ryans building towards an Earth Shatter. It looks like Pineapple really wants to commit it. It's going to only get one, and now we see another Bob dropped in.
Oh,
it's going to
we
be
need to pause.
Disconnect here, but we're gonna have to play out this next fight.
Oh, you're right.
As we are in the middle of an overtime. And it looks like, nevertheless, it's gonna be Sunny holding, as that disconnect may have just cost the side of Cute Threat their chances. to cap here on B. Overtime ticks down, and we will have that pause to get the damage player back into the match after our first round is complete. Thoughts on that one, Joker?
I think they could have been Cute Threat could have gotten that second cap, but that bomb that Duke had, it was just that went on that little railing there. That should not have gotten anyone. It's just somehow picked up two people, and that just ruined their entire momentum and couldn't. And Cute Threat couldn't really get back on to their their momentum back from after that early push.
Yeah, and being held for so long there, and then in the overtime fight where it was actually looking pretty good for them, they looked like they had the stuff to work with there as they had the duplicate up onto the Pharah. They had a lot of things going their way in the overtime fight, but the DC might have just thrown them off a bit, and some nice swings from Pineapple Juice off the back of a nice little shatter secured that round for them. And it looks like we're going to be still burning through that pause timer as the player disconnecting does have quite a while to reconnect. In the event that they're not able to, we will continue with
a 5v6
with
until
these playoffs match because of the new rules update there. So either way, we will be able to resume the match shortly, but for now we're just going to be waiting out that pause timer. And honestly, with their Pharah composition partnered with the Diva Rayne, I think Sunny has a very good offensive strategy, a very good hero pool to get on these attacking pushes. So this map is looking very winnable for them.
Yeah, I think they need that. Like I said, was saying earlier, I think they need that Torb Ash combo, most likely, just to deal with not only the Pharah, but also if anything happens, that the Molten Core from Torb can just stop any pushes. But and that damage boosted Ash can really just zone out, and the dynamite is just really good for really anything, just to get ult percentage up, and that Bob can also help with point contesting. And I think they just need to run probably a double shield comp as well with a Mercy Ana or a Mercy Moira. That's what I'm thinking that Cute Threat needs to run just to get to even have a chance to win this map.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's looking like a very daunting task for them either way. Cute Threat sort of down in the dumps after the disconnect. Not really a strong attack here on King's Row. And then after that, very, very hard loss on Lijon. So their spirits are probably pretty down, and it would either go up from here and maybe they get closer back into this match, or it could just keep going down at this point, depending on how good their mental composure is here. So if they can keep their spirits up, if they can keep it going, they will be able to get some stuff back. But it looks like they're going to have to continue this map with a 5 versus 6. And they've just informed that their player's Wi-Fi has been cut out or something of the sort. They won't be able to rejoin. So we'll just wait a few moments to get ready for this one, and we'll see how that goes. Just, again, waiting for those readies. And we will get straight into this one with the 5v6 on the attack round.
Which is very unfortunate. I don't think they're going to be able to, if they're not going to be able to hold us at all. It's just unfortunate that this is how everything has to play out now. But maybe we can see a reverse sweep after this map. But if knowing how hard it can be to get out of a funk after losing a map or two, there's probably no way that we're gonna see a reverse sweep unless Cute Threat can really just dig down deep and play to their potential.
Yeah, we just have gotten those readies up, and with the 5v6 defense, it's definitely looking like even more of a daunting task for Cute Threat. In competitive matches, you do see some levers, and once you're down in that 5 versus 6, especially against a team that's as strong as Sunny, it's so hard to get a comeback, especially if you already have done one of your rounds and not necessarily performed to the top of the abilities of that push. So it is going to be that Pharah Mercy coupled with Worlds back on that McCree, and without second damage, there's going to be a lack of hit scan for Cute Threat, and it looks like Rayne is going to have even more control over the skies here.
Yeah. They're going with that double shield. I was thinking they'd probably go like something. I get. Oh.
Click there. That was my bad.
I was thinking more of a maybe a Torb, just because of how it's the Torb turret is basically a second DPS on the field. That's why I was thinking of a Torb, maybe for a Cute Threat, to do something to deal with not having another DPS on the team at the moment.
Yeah, having that extra turret to just act as a second, just a second helper could be very beneficial, especially because that turret does not miss. So it would be very good at hitting Pharahs up in the sky, and icicles are not necessarily the best hit scan tool. As you see a ton of damage already dropped in from Sunny on the offense, it looks like we're going to see the flanking Ana dropping in a grenade, getting a kill with that, and anti-healing those tanks. It's going to be a very fast offense here on A, and it looks like everyone from the squad of Sunny wants to get in on the kill feed. We're going to see Lumen go back onto the D.Va, and I assume we're going to see a swap from Ryan the Unicorn as well.
We're going to see that.
To that McCree as the objective is captured, and there's a huge time bank that has to be secured by Cute Threat if they want to hold on this next objective.
Yeah, well, that's an early pickoff, and here comes the barrage, most likely from Rayne.
Yep, there goes that barrage, getting the D.Va out of the mech, finished off by a nicely timed fire strike there. And B is just going to be stormed straight through as Bionic sort of trying to take matters into his own hands on the Baptiste, dropping in the window.
Oh,
and that's just one ultimate you're going to be down during the next fight if you are Cute Threat, as they have 5 minutes to put together a final last chance to hold here at the end of B, as the cart is rounding those corners very quickly. And we do see a pickoff, so it's going to be 5v5 in this next fight.
5v4.
2 pickoffs, actually. And Cute Threat might be able to get back into this one.
And as long as they can hold, there's always the chance that their second DPS could come back during the mid fight, and that could save them for another time, or save them this map.
And now it looks like Sunny taking the quick re-engage. They were down a few players, but that Pharah and Mercy do have some movement abilities to get back to the fight quicker. That's a lot of damage onto Insane Slayer. It's a great immortality field, though. Here comes the bomb. The Shatter partnered up with it, and now the Nano Boost onto Pineapple Juice.
And that's going to be...
not going to be able to do much into such a huge hammer swing. And that's probably going to be the end of B, unless some miracle play comes out from one of the Cute Threat members. But they're just being cleaned up one after another. That's going to be the end of King's Row here in the Tier 2 playoffs. You have Sunny moving up to match point in our series.
Yeah, and it's just unfortunate how it had to happen, but either way, I think it was gonna happen. I think Sunny was gonna take the 2-0 here without the even with their second DPS. Sunny's just looking too strong here, and it's just unlucky for Cute Threat.
Yeah, so we will be taking a short intermission to possibly maybe get that player back, or if they cannot, they will have a sub to throw into the match to get that full 6 squad back in handy. But as we move on to Assault, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with some more action in the playoffs.
Yes, we will.
Still waiting on those map picks and subs and whatnot. Oh, hey, that's epic. Damn, 72 viewers now. They're gonna take full Skya. I will see if the other side has subs and picks for attacking defense. No subs, they attack first, and we can get back into this one. I'll get the readies in moments. Alright, we can enter.
Unmute myself, and we are back here going into Volskaya. We have Sunny with a chance of Rayne up 2-0 over Cute Threat at this moment in time. That last map was kind of unlucky for Cute Threat as they had that disconnect and they had to finish the map 5v6. So I'm expecting another. So that's just kind of unlucky for Cute Threat, but. What are you looking to see on this map from both teams, NSB?
Well, we are moving into Volskaya Industries. taking a journey over into Russia as Cute Threat has chosen Volskaya as our next map out of the assault type. We do have Sunny again picking themselves to defend first. So not really many adjustments in the lobby, but we do have Omega coming in for the side of Cute Threat to fill that 6th player slot. Other than that, we don't really have much changing up. We will be starting Volskaya right now as we do have the readies from both squads. And coming into Volskaya, I think the current compositions from both sides do have a chance to work out. I think the Rayne Diva can work. I think there's a lot of space open for Farah, especially on point A here. Not
Yeah.
necessarily as much on the defense, but once Sunny gets a chance to go on the offense, I imagine they'll pull the Farah out of their pockets. You'll probably also see Lumen going on to the double shield. Yep, we do have it from the offense. And now Bionic taking up the Ana role. We'll see what the damage decide to do. But we do have the defensive pharmacy, actually, partnered with World's McCree, which has just been absolutely going off right now. And we do have a sort of double sniper, double hit scan version of the offense. And I like both of these compositions coming forward. What are you expecting to see in this first engagement, Joker?
That the Widow, I am expecting to be that hard counter for that Farah that they've been looking for, and hopefully it can help get that Farah out of the sky that's been doing so much damage to Cute Threat during these past 2 matches.
Yeah, Tough Duke on the Diva went on a little bit of a scouting mission all the way up to the spawn, and now Sunny is just ready to see those compositional picks from the side of Cute Threat, and with that little advantage, it looks like the damage are going to have some room to work with. On the other side, you didn't really have anyone scouting the opposition, so it's just going to be Rayne, sort of alone in the skies, able to catch the offense by surprise, cutting down about a minute off the clock. And now as players respawn, we are going to have Omega moving to the Soldier.
Yeah, and the Soldier's more of a test, easier hit scan to run it, and especially against a pharmacy with that Helix rocket, maybe. But it's just how well Rayne's Farah has been. It's just not going to be. I don't think it's going to really work out well in their favor.
Yeah, and you see a huge anti-grenade again coming from Sunny Explosion. Very, very clinical on that Ana, anti-ing the opposing tanks, and you see both of them falling here. The res comes out to Ryan the Unicorn, but it's just the opposing McCree, I'm Worlds, dropping in a world of hurt here as Sunny building up to all their ultimates here, and on the other side, you hardly have anything to work with if you're Cute Threat.
Yeah, I think that's going to be that's going to be a first play hard, but Ryan getting the pick early could spell the difference for that.
And now dropping in the Deadeye is stunned up, but the damage has been done already, and there's a big advantage for the offense going forward, but they ran straight into a Shatter. Pineapple Juice being the alpha Ryan here, getting the nano boost coupled with it as well. And now Sunny has the advantage in this fight. Now they're going to be able to stabilize, and with their core of the tanks, they're probably going to be able to defend this one right here. You have Worlds going up onto the car, trying to get the angles over the Sigma shields, but no kills gained quite yet. Now Rayne is going to be scouting out for that barrage, looking for an angle to come in. Taking a lot of damage, though, is going to have to fall back to Meow the Mercy there. Great work there to heal up. But now the barrage coming in, it's just shut down. The Flux coming in as well for the offense. Lumen falling super low, but able to finish off the Flux. Not going so well for Insane Slayer, and without that Rhine Shield, there's so much space open for another Earth Shatter, and now Worlds putting up a lot of damage from it, but he's sort of caught out on the side. Kills going both ways, and the trades are in full tilt here. You do have the res coming out from Meow, able to find the space to get Pineapple back in the fight. It's going to be a Rhine duel here, as Cute Threat finally advancing through the choke with their tank line, waiting for the rest of their squad to come back before they advance to the point. They've picked off the mech as well. Coming in with the Coalescence, they have a Shatter to go, and it might be the cap right here as you have Bionic actually using that blaster on the Mercy, and it is going to be the cap with just the right amount of time left in the bank. One more failed attack and they probably would have gotten full held.
Yeah, that was definitely in the cards there, but thankfully Ryan, with those huge picks off on the opposing team, really just let them. When you get picks, you win the fight. That's usually what happens. So that's what happened there. Ryan coming up with his ultimate though. Maybe look for a good big ultimate. Oh, look at that.
It's another pick off onto Rayne, who's been sort of out of position for these last few chances here. And now that's a nice Deadeye, but it's countered back with an even better Deadeye. One end of the offense taking out the mech, but the other one taking out Bionic the Mercy. It's going to be really tough to attack, especially here on B, when those respawn advantages are so much better and you're down so many players. So Cute Threat just going to take the smart decision, going to back out. How are the ultimate banks shaping up for this next fight, Joker?
Well, we have about almost an even ultimate usage from both teams here. But Omega getting onto that Hanzo, so ruining his ult economy. Almost had a attack visor up, but we have both of the same ults up for both teams. But Rayne getting that tire really early before the fight started will be huge, as we saw earlier in the map.
And now tire dropped on, climbing up the wall to the high ground, climbing straight into the view of Insane Slayer the Rhine, who's not able to react quick enough. Now as the res comes onto him, he's just going to be trapped up and probably killed again. Poor guy just getting stunned up on the high ground, taken care of 2 times in this fight. It's going to be another quick back up from Cute Threat, as they have just about a minute and a half left for their next attack. But it's another huge pick here. And with these picks, Cute Threat might be able to do something, especially with the pick onto the Reinhardt. But they have to move forward fast if they want to get any value out of it.
Ooh,
Here
that's
comes
unlucky.
the flex, though, and that's countered out by Worlds. Absolutely huge there from the McCree. And Rayne going in from these angles, able to get so much damage done, actually does kill Ryan the Unicorn. And now the Shatter from the defense partnered with a Nano onto the Diva is going to put in so much damage as well. There's another big nade, and it's going to be Duke dropping in that bomb. Doesn't find anything yet again. The shielding is very good for Lemon Booch and Insane Slayer there on the offense. But they've been held off pretty effectively here by Sunny. They haven't been able to advance through that choke yet, and now Rayne has another tire and Worlds has another Deadeye.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shout out the support Sunny explosion on for Sunny with a chance, because he's just been popping off during these engagements.
And you see another huge nade, and it's probably going to be Cute Threat's tanks falling if they don't get these heals very quick. Rayne Melk taking matters into his own hands, but Omega Lol Pog getting so many kills here with the Hanzo, just taking the healers single-handedly out of the fight. That's
what the heck was that?
Straight arrows to the head. That was nasty. And now you do have Pineapple Juice going onto the point, but you can't really contest into so many players. It's just going to be about stalling here for Sunny, and they have activated overtime just as we speak. The Shatter coming in, and now it's a Doomfist battle on the point. Ryan the Unicorn wins that one, and off the back of absolutely clinical arrows from Omega coming in on that substitution, it is going to be Cute Threat finally capping up on these 2 objectives here.
What did we just saw 4 in a row, 4 critical hits with the Hanzo arrow, just dismantling Sunny right there. And that's incredible. I did not think they were going to be able to even get 1 point off of this, let alone 2, but huge clutches from the DPS line from Cute Threat really just got them both caps on both points there. Now we're gonna see a nice. We're gonna see what I wanted to see. Oh, never mind. We're gonna see we're going to see Pharmacy on the side of the defense coming out as well. as a May. Kind of the same vibe from Sunny here, but instead of the Pharah and the Mercy, they have the Moira and the Junkrat coming out. And I think that they're just lounging around in the spawn, but this comp should favor Cute Threat here. With there's no hit scan to counteract the Pharmacy this guy.
Yeah, Pharah on defense is a risky pick, but it's probably going to pay off as Mei and Junkrat are not the best hit scan heroes in the game. And there's very good positioning from this double shield. They have allowed the Mei to open up the choke, though. There's countering walls going either side. The Rhines are just frozen up, but again, it's Sunny Explosion with these huge nades. An absolutely solid player right now. We do have Omega countering back onto Sunny, just as we speak of the Devil, and now Omega getting another kill. And this defense is going to hold here on A after just a few more kills. There have been some picks gained from the offense, though, and with that quicker respawn time, they might have a better chance to attack this next.
Yeah. Especially that with that late pick onto Charmed Fox, they don't have that lamp anymore for Cute Threat, and as well as Rayne Milk going over to that McCree, and look at that, we have a early pick off, but it gets res up, so we should be okay here for Cute Threat.
Omega's pushed straight into a sleep dart after being rezzed, and now we do have the lamp to save out that side of Cute Threat, but not for long enough. It's going to be the Coalescence opening the door for them here on A. Not even that many ultimates needing to be used. They still have almost 3 in their bank to get up on B.
Yeah, we could see.
But for now, we're going to see this cap on A, and we're going to see Omega not getting off the Pharah, preferring to save that barrage, but it's going to be tough playing into Rayne's hit scan, which has been very, very good so far.
Yeah, we could see a very quick time bank for Sunny here, if they can use their ultimates correctly.
Oh, that's a big bomb, partnered with the Shatter. You can't block both the Shatter and the bomb from opposite angles, and it's just a very cleanly executed play from the side of Sunny with the chance of Rayne. But now they're running into a counter Shatter, and that's going to buy enough time for the respawns to maybe get here. Oh, that's a beautiful rock onto Rayne, who had just dropped in the Deadeye. Now, all the ultimates are being used, and it looks like the defense is going to stabilize. Charmed Fox taking matters up to that Baptiste, and it's going to be a 3K there from the supports. Yep. We're gonna have a hold here. Not any progress gained, despite having a lot of picks there.
Yeah, and all the ultimates gone from the side of Sunny, with Ryan picking up his Deadeye, and with Lemon picking up his Flux in that fight blast there. So it should be able to be held for Sunny, or not Sunny, Cute Threat here.
We're gonna see a late switch onto the Bastion, and Tough Duke just catches out Ryan on the high ground, who was sort of caught off by that platform. We're gonna see the countering Flux, and that is a big one. Now it is the time to shine for the offensive Reinhardt. Oh, but it's a huge, absolutely huge tire. You're gonna see Ryan the Unicorn trying to drop in the Deadeye to maybe get some value, but there's just so many players you're running into, plus a defense matrix. The kills are coming in, and we're gonna see a few last second stalls, but I think the chances are gone, especially with that bomb from Tough Duke. That's another 3K on the fight. It's gonna be Sunny securing this attack here with a 3-minute time bank, and now all you can settle for if your Cute Threat is a draw, and Sunny is looking to have all the momentum to possibly win this match right here.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna happen. You saw how quick they got that first take of the point on their last attack that was 2 seconds ago, but you should. I'm gonna guess another quick cap, and they don't even need to take the full first point. They just need a third of the um, capture progress to take home this victory and move on to the second round. And I think it looks like Rayne was predicting for maybe another Pharah hold try, maybe another Pharah, but we don't have that coming out from Cute Threat, as we have the mirror, almost an entire mirror there, but with a Mercy BAP for Cute Threat and a Rhine Sigma, which Cute Threat has been really leaning towards that double shield, but it has not really worked out for them this match.
Yeah, and you see the Junkrat McCree mirror here, and that probably does favor the defense in terms of just the heroes, but with the way these damage have been popping off for Sunny, they can probably get a lot of value out of these specific picks. And now they've put in a lot of damage already, and they've forced Cute Threat back to the objective. Shields are gone at this point for either side. So it's just going to be a little bit of a stalemate at the corner as everyone's waiting to get their health pools back topped up before they engage here. You're going to see Ryan trying to dive up onto that high ground. It does work out successfully, but not able to retreat, and that is a huge pick-off for the offense. The Immortality field is short-lived, and you do have Rayne getting another pick as well. And it's just Sunny again getting an anti onto the tank line. That's going to cause Insane Slayer to die, and Worlds getting the final 2 kills.
And that's
getting the final capture progress. And it's going to be Sunny taking away the win in splendid fashion here.
Yeah, and I didn't have any doubts they were going to win. Sunny was going to win there. It's just kind of unlucky how the second map had to turn out, but this play, my goodness, is just incredible. The flicks coming out from Omega were godly there.
Yeah, not to take away from Cute Threat, they just didn't have the cards going in their favor here. They had the plays, they had the skill to put things together, but in the end, they were just outmatched by the side of Sunny, who have had a blazing season so far, and they're looking to blaze through playoffs as well. We're going to bring you a quick talk after the match, but for now, we're going to take you guys to a short intermission.
Yep. We will see you in a little bit.
All right. Whenever you want to take us back in, we can just talk about the match for a bit. Whenever you're ready.
And we are back here talking about the last match we just saw there. Yeah, it turned out like I thought. It was going to be a 3-0 for Sunny with a chance of Rayne. Moving on to the round 2 to either play Apollo Tier 2 or Cement, which I am a part of. And honestly, if I'm my team, I'm very nervous going into this match because of how well Sunny just played there.
Yeah, they just put on a dominant performance here in our match, here in the CGL Tier 2 playoffs of Xbox North America. And yeah, like you said, it was just a domination here from the side of Sunny with a chance of Rayne. They looked very strong. They had a lot of synergy. They just had all the tools to work with. They had all the tools in their belt coming into this one, and they've converted. They just brought this one out in very, very good fashion.
They
Their
did
whole
not.
team worked as the units. Their whole team looked strong, as they told us before the match. But if you had to pick an MVP, Joker, I know this would be a really, really hard decision. But if you had to pick one person, then who would you decide?
I'm gonna say Sunny Cascade, or not Sunny Cascade. What's his name? There's Sunny. What's his name? Sunny. I don't remember his name, but Sunny, the flex support. Sunny, yes.
Yes, that was Sunny Cascade, I believe.
Yes, I think so. But let me check first before I say
got
it's
the lineup somewhere, I know. But I can check real quick as well. It is
Sunny Explosion. We were thinking of Sunny Cascade from Hateful 88s, but
yes.
Yeah, his anti-nades were just incredible there. And it really just, I think that those anti-nades were just really the key to winning those matches. He antied the tanks almost every fight, and you can't really do anything when you can't get healed as a tank player.
Yeah, definitely props to that support line over on the side of Sunny with the chance of Rayne. They were doing really well the whole matchup, and like you said, those nades were just so good. I think I'd give an average of every 1.5 fights there was a nade that didn't make it able for the tanks to get any heals, and that was just so hard for Cute Threat to deal with, especially running the double shield composition that depends so much on that support line being able to be in those close quarters giving the heals out, and when your tanks have nothing to work with, your team has nothing to work with. So huge work from the Ana player, and that's going to be one of the MVPs. If I'm going to go for my MVP, there's a few choices I could go with. Most notably, it would be the side of I'm Worlds on the damage, the side of Rayne on the damage as well. And then I could also go with the Ana player, Sunny Explosion there. But I think in the end, I'm going to give it to Rayne. You just saw what seems like a pro Pharah dominating the skies here. Who needs to care about double hit scans when you can just destroy everyone with your rockets? Consistent play from Rayne. I'm going to give the MVP to that Pharah aficionado, and that's going to be my MVP for the match. And as the lobby closes out, we're going to start closing out our stream. Joker, I believe you have some final thank yous, some final words to say before we take it out.
Yes, thank you for all for watching today. Thank you for the huge raid from Bullskunk earlier. And we look forward to casting further playoff matches together, and myself playing in the playoffs soon, hopefully. And hopefully we can put on another show for you guys later in the week, maybe next week.